start. Okay, so
Is it day? Is it night?
I think
I changed
Sounds
it.
of the Birds it's day.
I changed it right before I saved.
Yeah,
But for what reason?
the bugs, I think.
I found all the bugs.
Yeah. So
Oh, I need to go to her.
you need to go to her shack and do stuff. Just spinning around on the porch.
Sound like they were having sex on the porch. Even though there was
God.
only one person. That's
Could
better.
technically work, I guess. Yeah, you gotta get the camo.
I wouldn't
gear from
change it
Red
to-
Knot.
I wouldn't change it to day if I had to meet up with Red Knot. This lady seems like an old wise shopkeeper from an Adam Sandler movie.
That's not a good thing. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just click. It's
Go away.
gonna pop up. I hate you so much, McAfee. Suck my dick.
Just delete it.
Sniff the grossest part of my balls. Just, why does it come up
Speaking
every
of
time?
grossest part,
I'm not interested.
the hell is in here? Ugh. Steal these.
Worms sliding around everywhere. Yeah,
I found them.
collect 10 insects for me, some live bait. Just grab one out of the fridge while she isn't looking. Look at what I got.
Who's that?
Some guy who caught a fish.
Auntie Eb and her nice bass. They knew. They knew when they put that in there exactly what was going on.
Puns for everyone. Is that better or worse?
It doesn't really matter. Get me out of this damn corner.
Just keep backing out. There you go. Whoa, turn around, forward. There
Okay.
you go, into the shop.
Auntie Eb and her nice bass.
Oh, God.
Hey, Nancy, how's the bait finding coming along?
Got him right here and just throw him at her.
Just like you wanted.
Throw them in her
Well,
coat.
now, you done all right for a city gal.
For a city slicker.
What does
Here
that
you
mean?
go. Hope whatever you're hiding from won't catch you. How you holding up?
Tucker, what's his name?
Any word from Tucker, what's his name? He hasn't been by to move that tree yet.
I'll give him another call.
I want to
But like
leave.
I said,
Tucker's like the
man
town of
marches to
Bigger.
the beat
He
of
just doesn't
another
want to do
drummer,
anything.
a
Never
very
gets it done.
slow drummer.
I found an old newspaper in Sally's
That seems to be the
house.
motto of like
Article looking
everyone in
along.
freaking
It really got my
Do the
curiosity.
job
like
as slow as
service
possible.
business, like plumbing, mechanic, freaking
Well,
anything.
if you get paid
Yeah.
by the
He's
hour.
got
I
this
guess.
historical museum thing going out at that ranger station of his.
How do I
Chef
get to the
acres.
museum?
How do I get to the museum?
I forgot in the
Just up
time
Lake
that I came
Valley
over
on the
here.
east side.
Been there
Guess
like
I'll see you
4
later.
times before,
You
but you
betcha.
know, just your opinion.
How does one go about getting to that place that I've been a whole time? What a terrible business.
Could you call this a business?
I would.
It's like a shack. Like I said, I don't even know how it stays up. It's supported by like 30 spindly wood
Yeah,
beams.
they look pretty rotten to me.
You'd have a strong wind and the entire thing would be underwater.
It'd be hilarious.
That'd be a great twist in this game if it actually happens. It
Just go to
doesn't,
M's
but
Emporium, the thing's like
Yeah.
in the water. It's like, I'm sorry.
just have like one night a really bad windstorm and
You're
then
ruined.
Good news. I have information
just
on your
depressing
mystery.
as hell.
Thank you,
You had
so
no
much.
insurance.
Is she still alive?
Her name these days is Vivian Whitmore.
These days.
She lives in
So
Las
that's the
Vegas,
woman in the
and her
picture
number
that you
is
found?
702
Remember? Yeah.
555
That number will be saved on my
9137.
thing.
Yeah, it should be.
Sorry to bother you again, but did those results from the water test come in yet?
No,
There's something here for you from the State Department of Health.
it's a big fat finger.
It's a sanction
Fuck you.
because they went into my house and they fell through the floorboards.
Initial test found high
Arsenic.
levels of arsenic in the
Jesus.
sample you sent
Oh my
us.
gosh, not only is the water bad, but it seems like the well may have been contaminated.
They're trying to
deliberately.
kill you.
The water in your well is unsafe for any purpose. No watering the plants with this shit.
Can I at least brush my teeth with it?
No.
That's
So some
I
shady
just a tad
business.
suspicious.
Some shady business going on.
No,
I'm sure
just a
there's far
natural
less melodramatic
natural supply of arsenic into my
I found a
water supply.
newspaper dating back to 1927 in Sally's house. Since you're kind of an expert on the history of Moon Lake, Do you mind if I ask you some questions about Mickey Malone?
Not at all.
God damn it.
Yeah,
I was-
ask
I
about
was
Will-
hoping you
Will-
would refuse.
Will
William
Akers.
Akers used to work for Malone. Is he a relative of yours?
No. Quite a coincidence, I'll admit, but no.
See, as you piece of crap, he's probably you.
Of some two-bit gangster and his gang of
He's
thugs.
suddenly like become 20 years young again.
Yes.
Okay.
I finished putting all those envelopes in order.
Excellent. Thank you, Miss Drew. And
Let me
show my
ask you a
gratitude,
couple questions.
I've
Ask
got
one
something for
question.
you.
Oh, that's why we did this again. Okay. I forgot why we did it, but now I remember.
Chances are it isn't a paycheck.
No, it's an honorary
Oh,
Park
yes.
Ranger pin. I
Thank
keep them on
God.
hand so I can
Thank
give
you,
them out
Mr.
to children
Akers.
who
I
might
love
see
it.
Give 'em
demonstrating
out to
respect for
children.
park rules and
Children that are
regulations.
20
A
years
little
old.
bit of positive reinforcement.
I'm gonna pin this to your eyeball.
Fortunately, I don't get to give them out that often.
Is that what it
Oh,
is?
so am I
Gee,
supposed to be like
thanks,
thrilled?
Ranger Akers.
Yeah.
She's just like disappointed.
When
She's
and
like,
why
oh,
was Malone
thanks.
arrested?
I'm sorry, Miss Drew. As usual, I'm a little pressed for time. If you have
That's
more
not what you said when you said
why don't you
I'll
sit
answer
down
your
at the computer
questions.
and peruse the Moon Lake database of
Oh,
fascinating
peruse.
factoids that I've put together.
What happened
I'm
to
just
Akers
throwing
and the rest of
hardball
Malone
questions at him.
After he went to prison.
Fortunately for Moon Lake, they all left and went their separate ways.
Thanks for all your help.
What help? He
Always
never
a
gave us a damn thing. He said, don't bother me. Live
Yeah.
somewhere else. Okay, so now...
Do you want a pin, boy? You want to eat this pin?
Jesus. Just kill his dog with it?
I don't
Rough.
want it.
Rough stuff.
I must dispose of it. It's just a smiling skunk. What an asshole.
Truly the face of evil, right before you get sprayed. Owen Spader.
Owen Spader?
He has nothing to do with this.
No, he
He
doesn't.
was a while ago. That's in the past. Some old news.
Okay, so I got the camo.
You did.
He
And you
was
got a
he was
pin.
as helpful as a skunk.
Why'd you change it tonight?
I must go to Red Knot.
Why?
Oh, I don't need to go to Red Knot.
He doesn't care.
I'll give him this.
Hey, Red
badge.
Knot, I got some camo. He'd be like, good fucking job, Nancy.
Good, Nancy. Now take pictures of the birds.
How's the bird watching
What's
coming
up?
along?
Here, have a
I'm
badge.
sorry, but finding those birds is harder than I thought.
Run
it
it to
would
his
be.
chest
Can you
and
give me
leave.
any
He's like, what's this
You
for?
gotta look for them.
Oh,
Sunday picnic, you know.
Gotta look for them birds. This is serious
Early
business.
in the morning.
Serious business is happening right now.
Most of them are singing.
Looking for
Thought
birds.
you were on
there's no
vacation?
picnic.
No. Thought you were helping out a friend? No. You're here for the
See
birds.
you in a while.
Don't hurry.
Just psychotic. No hurry. He's like watches me. He's like, look at her, look for those birds.
I bet that's what he does during the day. Is he just like spies on your house? He says he's out watching birds, but I call some bullshit.
What the hell was that?
That was just the floor creaking.
Did you? No, it was something. Some white thing flashed.
Oh. I don't know.
Where are these damn dogs? They show up anymore?
No, dogs only
That's
show
it?
up once.
The one
Yeah.
time?
Yeah, she said they were attacking her house every night, but I guess either
Why am I
either
still
they
even
don't
worried
or you
about it?
just sleep through it.
Shouldn't I be worried about that arsenic in my well? That was kind of a problem.
Maybe, but you can't really do anything about it at this point in time. That's to the shed.
We'll turn.
Hey,
go
so
on.
now those birds that flew away,
Which ones were they?
I can't remember.
I'm just gonna wander.
They'll come up red.
Wander, wander, wander. I
Remember,
think I actually got all the ones over here, if I
you
remember
got a
correctly.
map too, so
I think I got all the ones
that
here.
shows where all the birds will be.
Isn't it wrong?
No, it's right. She predicts the future because it's a computer game and it can do that.
Ah,
You just found your way out of the woods.
yeah, I wanted to go left. I don't know which ones I have and which ones I don't. I need to take
You
a
can look
picture
in
of-
your camera, I believe.
I'll just find one bird and then...
There. I think the cardinal might be one that you missed last time.
Yeah.
And because you have a, yeah, it was one of
Okay,
the ones you
blue,
missed, I
yellow,
think.
red.
It's 2 more.
How do I... Oh, there it is.
American goldfinch. American robin.
You got
This
the
is
wrong
pointless.
one. Yeah, it's pretty much pointless. No one really remembers.
Okay, so I got the red bird.
Yeah.
I got the yellow bird already.
There were 2 yellow birds.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's one there and there's
Oh.
one there.
Oh, God.
I think
I
that's
think I
the
got
one
that
you
one.
already got. I
Yeah.
think the yellow bird that you missed is
So
the
the
one
yellow
at the cemetery.
and the
orange
orange.
bird up there.
Yeah.
I think are the 2 you gotta get still.
Oh, okay.
Who's this George person?
Left, 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 left. Got it.
Olympics cameras.
Do, do, do.
Gotta love shitty digital cameras before the modern age. Remember how bad they used to be?
Yes. I
The
do.
screen was like half a
There's
centimeter.
the tanager.
This is the one I think you missed.
This is the other yellow bird, even though
Yeah.
it's got an orange head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa, majestic.
So now you just gotta get that orange one.
Yeah.
Why does he want a picture of a robin?
I don't
Is
know.
a robin that rare of a specimen that
Because he can't find his
he
own.
can't like find a picture of it?
Absolutely not.
They're everywhere right now. Why do you want a robin?
I ran into a double dead end. Hmm.
I saw the yellow ribbon, but I don't know where it went. Gotta find a landmark of some kind here.
That was the tanager there.
There's the stump. Okay. So
I'm
you gotta
here.
go back and turn to the left. And then turn
Do you
to
think
the
that's
left.
it?
I'm pretty sure it's the orange bird because none of the birds are orange.
Okay.
So you got turn to the left, turn to the left,
Go
and then
straight.
turn to the right. Yeah. Yeah, just follow this path.
Like this is where I was, and there were 2 dead ends.
Huh.
Just like that, and it was in here.
Hmm.
So that one.
Oh, you must have already. Oh, okay. I know the one you're missing. You actually have all the birds that you can find in the forest.
Now I just have to wander.
He told you to get a red-tailed hawk, but you never even heard it or anything, so you can safely assume that it's not here.
Oh, perfect.
So, yeah.
It's in the basement, isn't it? The hell?
Unfortunately, no. So yeah, you can't take a picture of the hawk in the forest.
Mickey Malone had multiple. Oh my god, I know what I should do. I think I need to take a picture of the one in Aker's office.
No.
No, why not? That'd be the biggest scam ever. That'd be awesome.
Good thinking, but no.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
I don't think you can.
Whoa.
Chipmunk going nuts. He's pissed off at you. You like stepped on his acorn or something.
Where on earth would I even find a red-tailed hawk? At M's Emporium?
You may want to ask a certain bird watcher where you will find one.
But he's not there in the day.
He's not. So you can either ask him or do something else. I
See my
guess.
PDA.
Sure.
Look at my PDA.
There's
I had to
that.
phone that one lady.
Yeah, you can do that.
Check with Red about the last one.
Was the northern cardinal very cute? Yeah, the
Apparently.
last one, red-tailed hawk. So it tells you actually pretty plainly what you need to do in this game. It's
It
pretty
didn't.
forward.
It didn't save my phone number.
Oh, and you
yes,
gotta
it
call
does.
Sally about her well
Yeah,
water.
Yeah, I'll go to make some. I'll make some calls.
Might as well call everybody
it.
while you're at the phone. I think everybody should be written down. Yeah,
It's all right there. We'll start with the Hardy Boys
sure.
because why not?
Is there the best part of these games?
4, 8.
You actually get to play as them in number 13
No.
and in number 15. Except in number 15, they look really gross, especially
Frank.
Joe.
Hey, Nancy.
They completely changed the character designs, and it pissed me off because they look so much better in number 13.
Hello?
Do they look
Hi,
anything
Joe,
like in
it's
the books?
Nancy. What are you eating?
Yeah, in 13 they do. I have no idea what the fuck happened in 15. Joe looks or no, not Joe. Frank looks decent, but Joe has like a squashed nose and a really like flat, flabby face.
They
Ugh.
seem to be
And
getting
it doesn't-
nowhere fast.
Like a
Anybody
bulldog?
have any suggestions?
When's the last time you tried to open that wall safe in the cellar?
There you go.
I don't know.
Later,
Doesn't really
guys.
matter. I haven't found any out
Bye, Nancy.
about the combo.
Maybe you have. You just haven't realized it yet.
But my PDF might have. Or
might
PDA.
have.
Not my PDF. My PDF file.
The PDF.
My
file on
Adobe-
the
my-
Mac.
Yeah.
If you're selling something, hang up right now.
Oh, what
I
a
got an
stellar
arrow in my
individual.
hand that could deafen a dinosaur, and I'm not afraid
God, that
to
would be a
use it.
dick
Oh,
move.
no, please,
Just an
I'm not
air horn
selling
right into the
anything, believe
receiver.
me. Is
Doesn't
this
even
Vivian
see who's on the
Whitmore?
other side first.
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You got exactly 5 seconds to state your business.
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from
I blow an
Moonlight,
air horn in the
Pennsylvania. I just
telephone
wanted to
and
ask you
run
some questions.
All right. The Moon Lake Park Ranger said you might call.
She said that like the Moon Lake Park Ranger was fake.
An old friend of mine is flying in today from Florida, and when I say old, I mean old, as in 5 years older than I am.
Oh, that's pretty
Don't bother
old.
trying to do the math sweet stuff, you'll hurt yourself. So, that ranger fella said you found an old picture of me.
Ugh, I don't like the way she said that.
I don't like
It was
her.
of you and Mickey Malone.
She's okay.
Do you remember him?
Of course I remember him. I remember everything about that time of my life. It was a
That time where I dated a
roaring 20s for
drug
crying
dealer,
out loud.
mobster,
One of the most exciting
drug
decades
smuggler.
in American history.
Okay. Was the 20s one of
Because
those
I
exciting
got a
decades?
few years on
It was
most
more the
people
30s, but-
doesn't mean my brain
A whole bunch
turns
more
into
shit
that
happened
yoga
in like the
sweet
30s and
stuff.
40s and the 20s, but 30s wasn't a great
Oh,
time. It
I'm
was the time of the
sorry.
Great
I
Depression,
didn't mean to
guy.
offend you.
Yeah, I know, but I think
Mickey
that's
and I
more
dated
when
for 5 years.
the beer prohibition
Oh,
stuff was
I
going
knew
on.
it
No, that was the
and
20s.
I
Was it?
didn't
Yeah.
approve,
No.
believe you me, but I was young, and we got along so well, and he was so considerate. He always kept Bert's beer on
So they saw a
tap
bear
that
at the clubhouse.
tea of his just
Little
for
black
me.
bear.
Oh, did you?
Somebody did. Dale Sanders did.
Mm,
He said he saw it.
Yeah,
He's like, go look
speakeasy?
behind the thing. I saw a bear go back there.
impressive.
Yeah.
It was in the basement.
So he had a
right
speakeasy
there
in the
at Moon
basement.
Lake. Feds never knew about it, but
Do you know what a
everybody
speakeasy
knew,
is?
and anybody on the East Coast back then.
Not even Acres?
Musicians, bankers,
Do you know what a
politicians,
speakeasy is?
they
Nope.
knew.
Isn't it one of those
You weren't
recorder
big time
things?
unless you'd
No.
made at least one
It's a
trip to
casino
Moon
slash
Lake
bar.
Mickey.
Oh.
From the 20s, because Prohibition was going on. So she claims that he had one of them in his basement.
Well, I thought that was implied.
That's weird. I'm staying in his old house on Moon Lake, and I haven't seen any sign of a speakeasy.
It's a weird name,
Of course
speakeasy.
you haven't. You're not supposed to. Only Mickey and Willie knew how to get into the
Willie.
speakeasy from the house.
Willie?
The rest of us
Willie
had to go
Acres?
in and out the regular way, through the cemetery.
The cemetery.
The cemetery?
There was a lock hidden in one of the tombstones in that little cemetery behind the house. You needed a key to unlock it.
Did I
and
find
when
a
you
key?
did, stairs would appear that led to the speakeasy.
Don't think so.
Damn it.
So there's some gravestone that you need to know.
Do you have any idea how to get into Malone's speakeasy from the house?
I sure don't. That saloon was built using 2 main ingredients: concrete and secrecy.
Ah, that doesn't seem like a very solid foundation.
Nobody could get in unless he wanted them in, and I do believe he was right.
Unless I went to the cemetery.
But I'll tell you what, if you send me that picture of me and Mickey,
Nice.
I'll send you my key.
How
The
do I
key to
send
the
it to her?
tombstone? You still have it?
It's in the bottom of my jewelry box. I've come this close to throwing it out 100 times, but it's so small, and the memories it brings back are so big.
Well, I just couldn't, so I'm gonna give it away to a complete stranger.
I'll mail her this this badge that Jeff Akers gave me.
Had it out for him, inscribed on it. That's the one the key unlocks.
Remember that tombstone?
Sure.
Okay.
Do you know
Do you remember
anything
anything
the
about the
safe that's in
dinosaurs?
cellar of his house at Moon Lake?
You must be talking about the wall safe. That was Willie. By Willie, I mean William Akers, one of the guys who worked for Mickey.
I don't suppose you happen to know the combination.
No one knew the combination, not even Mickey.
Not even
Mostly
Willie.
because Willie was constantly changing
Willie
it.
himself
He was a
didn't know his
little
own
paranoid
combo. He just
and
fucked around with it until it
superstitious.
opened.
Well, as I recall, he picked the most unlucky number he could think of and used that for the combination. He called it a reverse jinx.
Like what?
Unlucky number? Like what?
Oh, like the day that something bad happened, like when the stock market crashed, or when somebody died, or the address of a house that caught fire, or the phone number of the police, that sort of thing.
Good stuff.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
It's been fun talking to you.
Anytime.
I know, dear. I know.
I know I'm pretty great, aren't I?
I do try.
Sally, why is there arsenic in your water?
Oh, I left it there last week. Thanks
Yeah.
for reminding me.
Ah, that's just that arsenic that I
Sally,
was
it's
gonna feed
Nancy.
the dogs.
Nancy, hi, how's it going?
Oh, she's got it a brewing.
I'm afraid I have some bad
Damn
news.
ghost dogs.
But your well water tested, and according to the
Put out
health
like an
department,
arsenic
contains
steak.
a very high level of arsenic.
Contains a very high level of jizz.
Somebody's poisoned the water. Oh.
Yeah, from
Maybe,
Toast.
maybe not.
Just yell that down the
The health
phone.
department is running more tests. When you bought the house, did anyone mention a problem with the well?
No. And it doesn't matter. I love that house, and I am going to live in it. If that well's bad, I'll
Ah, just not right now.
At least
If that well's bad, I'll just drink it till I die anyway. That's good enough.
That's
I'm
alright.
going to figure that out, right, Nancy?
You bet I am.
I knew I could count on you.
In the paperwork that you had to wait.
Do you know there was
for
a
when you
secret
bought this
casino
home,
under your
do you
house?
recall
You
ever
haven't
coming
found
across
it
the
yet.
name
We don't even
Vivian
know if it
Whitmore?
exists.
No, I sure don't. Who's she?
Watch it be like a
Close
poker
friend of
table
Mickey
in the
Malone,
basement.
or so it
Probably.
would seem.
Speakeasy my ass.
2 bottles of wine and on a table.
Yeah,
Maybe some poker
Talk to you
chips.
later.
possibly.
Stay in touch.
Like 20 chips. That's
Yeah.
all we could afford here.
It was a desperate time. That was still the biggest casino in 100 miles around.
People would come by boat just to play poker.
Yeah.
Hello?
Bess, it's Nancy.
I know that. What's going on?
Get this. Quit being a dick.
Get this. It turns out that Jeff Akers
Get
will
this.
be one
Stop.
happy park ranger
Just stop.
if Sally sells her Moonlake property
Just
back
gives
to
her
the
a big
bank,
speech.
and they wind up selling it to the parks department.
You think he might be responsible for all this ghost dog stuff?
Who knows?
And he has a dog.
Who did
Although
I
it doesn't
phone? Did
look
I
at
phone
all like the
George
dogs
or
that have been
Bess?
scaring Sally.
They're
But
always
it shows
together.
he knows something about dogs. Better pull out your suspect list. and
They're
pencil
always
him in,
together in
man.
the
I
later
still say you
games.
guys
It's
should
only,
lighten up on
I
it.
guess, the original 2 that had them separate. Every
Oh,
other
yeah.
game they're together.
They're a lot more helpful than the Hardy
You
Boys
two
are.
would get a kick out of the woman who owns this little store on Moon Lake.
I wouldn't.
How so?
She's a real country gal.
Yeah, I don't
We
either.
got this deal
A
worked
country
out
gal
where
in
if I need
Philadelphia?
something she
Does that
pays,
compute?
She'll let me do little
Not
chores
really.
to pay for
Wait.
Is
it.
that where I
What
am?
kind of little
Yeah, you're in
chores?
Pennsylvania.
Oh, like
I don't really
collecting
think of
bugs
Pennsylvania
and
as
worms so she can sell
backwater
them to
southern.
fishermen as bait.
No.
Sounds delightful.
At least not to compare to people around
Unfortunately,
here.
she may not be
Yeah.
as harmless as she seems.
Why do you say that?
She also sells antiques from the 1920s that she finds in Moon Lake.
Is that bad?
If she's been getting them by dragging the lake in front of Sally's house,
Of course
again,
it's bad.
that's
They're ugly as
illegal.
fuck.
Have you seen them?
You know what that means?
It means Emily Griffin has made my suspect list.
Because if she is breaking
Because
the
she's
law,
at the
she
lake.
wants them alone after
Along with the
Everyone-
other 2
yeah.
people.
Without anybody?
Everyone's a suspect. These birds in the trees, they're a suspect.
You never know.
I think somebody may have.
I don't even know
deliberately
what
put poison down Sally's
exact
well.
like crime I'm trying to solve now, or what
Well,
what's
Permanent
going
health
on that I'm
unusually
trying to
high
figure
levels
out.
of arsenic
What the
in
ghost
water
dogs
sample
are, I
sent
guess.
them.
Somebody's
Who
trying to
cares? They're
poison you
gone.
with arsenic? They said
I
that?
guess. But you gotta figure it out.
It's apparently not.
I think it's
unusual to
implied that
find
they
some
keep
arsenic
coming
in
back.
well
Nancy
water.
just sleeps through
So
it or
somebody
something.
could
I
be
don't
trying
know.
to poison you, but you don't know for sure.
Right, and they may not be trying to poison anybody. They may want to contaminate the well just enough to force Sally to either go.
But
to
little
the
do they
expense
know
of
that
getting
Sally
new
doesn't
one,
care about
or
water
forget the whole
quality.
thing and leave.
And because
She'll just
arsenic
boil
is
it even though it
naturally
won't
in
help
well
at
water
all.
Anyway,
She'll just drink
you
it.
may never know
She
for
won't
sure.
care.
Bummer.
I could use a nice big hen right about now.
I
I could use a nice juicy apple.
Just a juicy, gigantic
There's
hen.
no food out here. I haven't eaten in 3 days. God, what a piece of shit place. No food, no water, no bathroom. Not a damn thing.
Not a thing.
Surprised
Surprised it has 4 walls.
We don't know that. We haven't seen the
Yeah, it's
upstairs.
got like 3 walls and a bunch of rotten boards.
The upstairs is just completely open to the environment. It's like canvas flaps put up around everything.
It's the elusive room without a roof.
You know how I always seem to wind up in houses with secret passageways?
Sometimes I think they follow you around.
Well, I found these hidden stairs leading from the living room into the cellar.
What's down there?
That's what's weird. The stairs led down into this empty space.
Oh.
There's some kind of safe in the wall and a set of stairs leading to a door that goes outside, but that was it.
It's almost as
Well,
if it's a
won't bother
basement.
hiding a staircase if it didn't go somewhere important.
It did go somewhere important. To get away from
Sure use a
everybody.
nice big hint right
Nice
about
quiet
now.
spot.
Why don't you give the wall safe in the cellar another try?
Damn it,
Sure
you
use a
people.
nice big hint right
No.
about now.
Why don't
No.
you give the wall safe in the cellar another try?
So
Bye, you
they're
guys.
telling you to
Don't be a
deal with the
stranger.
cellar.
Everyone's telling me the same damn thing. I gotta go deal with that, I guess.
You like to turn around a lot, don't you?
I enjoy turning around.
I still don't know where the light is coming from in here.
Yeah, I don't.
There's
either.
no light bulb or anything. Wait, I can't see one anyway. It's in the corner there. You missed it.
Already?
Beside the boiler.
There it is. Squeak, squeak. Ah, the day that he was pinched. What day was that? By whispering?
No. I don't know if she wrote it down or not.
Oh, she better have. Ah.
There you go. January 29th, 1932.
Did he come back and do it then? Because he wouldn't be able to set this thing then.
01932 was unlucky for Malone. No, this isn't Malone's safe. It's William Akers. his
Yeah,
right-hand
but he
man.
came back to the same house.
William Akers wasn't arrested.
Oh,
It was
really?
just Mickey Malone.
That
so
sucks.
he made this the date.
Dirty pool.
So 012932. You gotta click on it again. And remember that it's stuck.
It's blocked.
And it's blocked.
So you're gonna need something sharp to poke through there.
It's blocked.
Try the hole.
It looks like a tiny hole.
No, not gonna fit.
It looks like a
Something
tiny
s-
hole.
Something smaller. No.
It looks like a tiny hole.
I don't see anything.
You got it. It's in your inventory.
It is.
What are pins usually? Why are they called pins?
Ken?
No. What do pins use to clip onto people's shirts? Have you never seen the back of a pin before?
Nothing. I don't see anything I can use.
He gave you a pin.
Oh, this
There
frickin'
you
thing.
go.
It actually has a use.
There's a back to it, yeah.
Looks like a tiny hole. What's the combination?
I hate so much that this was actually useful.
There you go. Everything has a use. If someone gives you something, you'll use it. Now, do you have any idea what the combo is? That's the wrong thing. You have to click this little arrow. Oh no, this little button here. That's
Okay.
what you do.
I think it's 012932 or something like
Okay.
that. If it's not, then I'll go check again.
You know you can spin it the other way too, so you can avoid
Ah.
doing all this.
That'd be most helpful.
There you go.
Wow, I was right. Well, that's
Some dirty mice got in there.
Some
That
pretty
look
disgusting.
really bad.
I bet those were deer mice.
Remember I said
What?
something about deer mice and diseases? Might want to wear those gloves. Shittiness. Okay, now we got a lot of reading to do.
Damn it.
Journal of William Akers, 1933 to 1942.
Speakeasy.
Today Mickey went to prison, but when they were walking him to the paddy wagon, yes, he told me to take care of his dogs, and when the time came to do their tombstones like he told me, so he's the one who did up the dogs' tombstones.
Excellent.
Then he whispered to me to look under the Victrola in the speakeasy at Moon Lake. He said I'd find a map to the gold he stole 2 years ago. Then they shoved him into the wagon, and that was that. Poor Mickey. How's a guy who never spent one night in jail supposed to spend 8 years in prison? He'll never make it. I think he wants me to have the gold because deep down he knows he's never coming back. Anyway, I looked under the Victrola and found the map. The problem is there's nothing on it except a bunch of lines and the words "the dogs will lead the way." There's no X marking the spot or directions or nothing. But I need money bad. My wife and baby haven't had anything decent to eat in months, so I'm going to pack them up and move to Moon Lake permanently so I can spend all my time looking for the gold. Mickey never told me outright that he was the guy who pulled off the hole-in-the-floor gold heist. He always said the less I knew, the healthier I'd stay. But according to the papers, a bunch of gold was stolen off a moving train right under the noses of about a dozen Pinkertons. Mickey must have greased somebody's palm, I'm guessing. Yeah, palm real good, and got him to cut a hole in the floor of the boxcar the gold was going to be shipped in. After the gold was loaded, one of the boys crawled under the train and pulled himself into the boxcar. Then when the train was moving, he dropped the gold down the hole onto the tracks. Mickey's boys picked it up and got away clean. Nobody ever suspected Mickey was behind it. So what I'm looking for is 20 gold bars. The papers said together they weighed around 600 pounds. The question is, did Mickey hide them in one place, or did he spread them around? He must have buried them, but where? I just thought of something. Maybe Mickey trained his dogs to go to the gold if you say the right word. I'm going to try saying gold to them tomorrow and see what happens. July 14th, 1933. I've said every word I can think of to all the dogs, but they haven't led me anywhere except around in circles. I spent the last month following them around. First Xander, then Vetus, then Lucy. I don't have to follow Iggy, because all he does is sleep on the porch.
Excellent.
So it looks like I'm going to have to start digging. I'll dig under the porch first, seeing as that's where Iggy always is. A month ago I started working as a handyman over in Lewistown to make ends meet, so even though I stop by Mickey's every day to feed the dogs, I can only look for the gold at night. I dug all around under the porch, but didn't find nothing. I marked the porch.
Joe Akers? Emily said Jeff Akers' father was named Joe. Maybe Jeff is related to William Akers after all.
On the map with a big I for Iggy, because that's the place he always leads me to. I was so busy digging last Tuesday night that I almost wasn't there when my son was born. We're calling him Joe. His big sister is real happy. She says baby Joe is just like the dolly she's always wanted, but we could never afford to get her. Truth is, we can't really afford Joe neither. I keep writing to Mickey, asking him to please tell me straight out where the gold is, but he never writes back. I'll just have to keep digging.
In prison.
September 9th, 1935.
Oh God, doesn't it go to 1943?
It gets slower and slower. Like there's a 4-year gap between those two pages.
God.
Now I spend all my free time digging in the woods. I dig around everything that could be a landmark. Logs, rocks, tree stumps, but I never find nothing. Plus I keep getting lost. The paths look so much alike, especially at night, that I spend most of my time trying to figure out where I am. So last Sunday I memorized my way to the cemetery. And then that's a bunch of crap. Even though Mickey never allowed the dogs in the speakeasy or the tunnels, I've been looking there for the gold because I've looked everywhere else I can think of and got nowhere. Last week I found out that Mickey changed the passcode to the spigots in the speakeasy. This got my hopes up because the way I figured it, why would Mickey change the codes without telling me unless he was hiding something? But when I finally figured out the new code, I didn't find nothing in the tunnel that opened up that wasn't there before. Why Mickey spent all that money on pictures of those dogs of his, I'll never understand. March 2nd, 1942. I give up. Mickey's dead, and so are all his dogs. I'll never find the gold. I got a good job offer in Harrisburg, and I'm going to take it. Little Joe and Sarah deserve a better life than they've gotten so far, and it's high time Callie got a nice house and a husband who doesn't spend all his time chasing after something he can't find. But I'm leaving this journal here because who knows, maybe someday I'll suddenly remember something Mickey said, and it'll finally hit me where he hid the gold. Maybe I'll come back here and find it after all, but in the meantime, I got my family. They're what's important. They're treasure enough. Isn't that sweet?
The dogs will lead the way. I wonder what that means.
So then you put a big eye on the porch for Iggy. And it's a
Iggy.
map of the surrounding area, I guess. So, yeah, you've just kind of figured out why someone would want Sally out of the house.
So you can look for the treasure.
Yeah, it's another treasure hunt thing. It's another one of those.
Of course. Is it Lewis?
Lewis Chandler.
Damn it.
So you're looking for some gold bars. So now, like, the actual real mystery kind of starts. You actually know what you're looking for now. So you got a few things you can do.
I'm gonna go talk to Red Knot.
Sure. I almost forgot that we were still looking for birds.
Gotta find that hawk.
Yep.
How's the bird watching coming along?
Ugh, that's all he cares
Mickey
about.
Malone supposedly buried
Let's
a
talk
bunch
about
of
Mickey
stolen
Malone and his
bars
buried
on
gold.
property way back in the 20s. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Really? That's interesting.
That's what this guy's
I don't
doing,
much
but he
care,
doesn't
but it's
understand the
interesting.
concept of buried treasure, so he's looking above ground.
Yeah. It's in the
So
trees
you don't
somewhere.
know anything about it?
Nope.
Okay.
I just can't seem to find a red-tailed
This guy's a
hawk.
straight
Any
shooter.
suggestions?
Well, there's got.
I would hate to think of this guy as a kid in high school. Could you imagine, like, as a teenager, what he would have been like if this is literally his life now?
Bird
Like,
watching?
I don't think he has a wife, or else she would be here. Maybe he does. I don't
No.
know.
She wouldn't.
And
come
he
bird
literally
watch.
just sits here staring at birds all day. Like, I don't know. I guess if it's your hobby, it just seems kind of like a
No, Red,
waste
I
to me.
haven't.
He just hates
Well,
everybody.
according to my bird map, they like to nest in the big tree that's just to the southwest of the Malone house. I suggest you park yourself nearby and wait. Bound to spot one sooner or later.
So there's a big tree
See you in
by
a
the
while.
house that they're supposed to nest in.
Yeah.
You asshole. At night?
No, you can only find it during the day.
Ah, a very productive night indeed.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot you can do at night anymore. Except talk to Red Knot, which is unfortunate because no one wants to do it.
I know I don't. 22. I probably won't play too long here.
Okay, yeah, we've done like an hour.
We somehow put in an hour yet got absolutely nowhere.
We've done things. We got the safe open. You talked to a bunch of people.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do?
Where am I? Ah, that tree. The game froze.
Well, I don't see any hawks, but
What
this
the
is
hell?
probably the tree Red was talking about.
What is this?
At least it was the tree.
It was the tree. He just got a really old map. Oh, what's that?
TR.
That sounded like a hawk.
What a coincidence.
Put on your life jacket, you piece.
She's
There
up
it
on the
is.
roof.
I better get a picture before it takes off. I need a camera.
Do you, Nancy? Do you need a camera?
She does.
It's perched on my air conditioner.
It's not an air conditioner.
What is it?
Hey, what is that hawk standing on?
It's an air conditioner.
Oh, that looks like a speaker.
Oh,
She didn't notice someone walking up behind her.
cracking sticks. Eh?
Yeah, I think there'd be some rustling in the tree.
Red Knot, you piece of crap.
So someone's tied you
My
up
arms
in the
and legs are
shed.
tied.
They've also photoshopped someone else's hands onto my arms.
Yeah.
If I could just get that scythe down, I could use the blade to cut the rope around my wrists and free my hands.
Oh, we got MacGyver on our hands here.
So you gotta do some things. It's a puzzle.
Oh.
That's an air torch. Good, good. So far, so good. There you go. You've lit the shovel up now. There you go. You got her on the first try.
That was easy.
I don't know how the hell she managed to land
Yeah,
it
one
there,
of the
so
20
it would
ropes is
cut
cut.
off the rope.
I can't just let this thing burn up.
Yeah, you
I've
can.
gotta put it out.
Is there a fire thing? Just run back inside.
You got a bucket. And a well filled with water or laced arsenic.
Don't
I
they have a
guess
fire? I've got a
arsenic,
fire
wastewater.
extinguisher inside.
You do, but that's not what you're supposed to do.
I believe that's pretty damn stupid.
Pump it, Nancy. Pump that
I've got a
water.
bottle.
There's no way one little bucket of water would put that entire shed out. That thing would go up in a puff of smoke in minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty crappy.
It's so
and
dry. You
I
gotta pick
I
her
doubt
up.
it would even catch fire at all. That wood's so wet and rotten. Oh, is this thing still on fire? There you go.
That's it. That puts out the whole
What in
fire.
blazes
Jesus, he does
I
exist
saw the
during the
blazes on
day.
platform and came running. You weren't in there playing with matches, were you?
Yes, Red, I
I was
was.
looking at
I was
I
lighting
was-
up a dirty cig.
I was smoking a doobie.
I knew I was locked in the
Sorry,
tool
got a little
shed and
high in
somebody was
there.
setting it on fire.
Whoa, you're not making
Whoa,
any
slow
sense.
down
He's
here.
been smoking a doobie
Inhalation or
too.
something. Come talk to me after you've cleaned yourself up and gotten some sleep. I need to tell you something.
In
Tell
private.
me, just tell me it right here, you
Somebody
chin.
tried to kill you?
I didn't say that.
Somebody's laced my water and lit me on fire and tied me in a shed, but they didn't try to kill
They're
me.
not trying to kill me. We don't know that for sure.
I'm a victim of
I guess
circumstance.
it's just hard for me to believe that anybody would consider me to be that big a threat.
I should have never let you stay there by yourself.
Jesus, Sally.
I'm
Where the hell
fine.
did you come
I feel
from?
bad about
Sally,
the
taking
tool
some
shed, though.
responsibility?
Who cares about the shed? It was full of junk anyway. I'm glad to be rid of it.
Oh, yeah?
That's kind of the way Ranger Akers saw it, too. He showed up right after the birdwatcher did and ticketed me for burning refuse on that endangered park property.
Good stuff.
That man is insufferable.
Emily
job,
was
Akers.
nice, though. She came by right afterwards
Doing
and
things in the
wouldn't
best
leave until
interest
I
of the
drank
forest.
The tea she made for me.
Look, Nancy, one more time. If you want to leave, just say the word and I'll come get you.
Sally, one more time. I'm
Can't,
fine.
Sally, the tree fell.
Well, then promise me
I'm
you'll be
stuck here
careful, okay?
forever.
I promise. I'll
The
be in
tree will
touch.
never get
You
moved.
better.
You better.
Okay, so,
So I'm alive.
yeah. Do you want to cut it here? That might be a good
Yeah,
place
cut
to
it
cut
here.
it. That's just my phone. So.
Dying?
No, starting up. It turned itself off in my pocket, I guess.